Good afternoon, audience. This is the Hotness
and Sweetly.
We'd like to welcome you back to another edition of our Restaurant Magic radio show. We are so happy that you're joining us. I'm the Hotness, and I'm joined by my co-host, Sweetly. And for those who may not know, we just love to eat. We just love talking about food, eating food, just anything associated with it. And on our show, we love to highlight restaurants, caterers, anything, just have to do with food. We have to be involved. And so today, joining us is Miss Cynthia Wilson. Mrs. Cynthia Wilson. She is the owner of the Kountry Kitchen Soul Food Place in Indianapolis, Indiana. So thank you, Ms. Wilson. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes, Ms. Wilson. Thank you for joining us. And I want to make sure that the audience knows that it's Kountry with a K and not a C.
Correct. It's Kountry with a K. And just a little correction, I'm co-owner with my husband, Isaac Wilson.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Isaac Wilson. Shout out to you.
Right.
Shout out. Don't want to miss out on the mister.
Right.
Well, we're going to start off our question this evening with the obvious. We want to know how you got started and how long you've been in business, Mrs. Wilson.
Well, the restaurant has been in existence for 32 years, and it was family-owned, and it was in my husband's family. I started with the restaurant about 17 years ago when he and I married.
Well, that's awesome. Do you participate in any of the cooking or anything like that, or are you just helping your husband, with the business?
Well, I'm the cook, the bottle washer, the accountant, the table busser, the dishwasher. I do whatever it takes to keep the restaurant moving in a positive direction every day.
She's that superwoman, guys. There's always a good woman behind every man, and that seems to be Mrs. Wilson. So in your
Thank
restaurant,
you.
How did you guys come up with the name Kitchen with a K, Soul Food Place?
In all actuality, long story short, there's another chain called Kountry Kitchen that begins with a C, and we used to have a C, but since they had trademarked the name prior to us, then we were the ones that had to give up the C. And so instead of C, now we use K, and we've trademarked the Kountry Kitchen with a K.
All right.
I like that. You just said, okay, we'll just change it to a K and keep it moving.
Not a problem.
Right.
Yes, I have to ask you, because my dad, he lives in Indianapolis, and he raves about these neck bones like, nobody's business. So he would just, I would be in so much trouble if I didn't ask you about the neck bones in your restaurant. So what about that? What's your favorite dish in your restaurant? You can segue into the neck bones.
Oh, wow. I think my favorite is probably the fish, the catfish. That's one of our top 3 entrees that we serve here, which is catfish, chicken wings, and pork chops, and the neck bones are a close fourth. We used to sell neck bones only a couple of times a week, and then when word got around that we were selling neck bones, people were coming in every day asking for those neck bones, and I tell you what, we had to put neck bones on the menu every day. So we sell neck bones now 7 days a week. The demand was so high, and people really liked them. And I guess we have a little special seasoning that we cook them with, and the success is there.
All right. So special seasoning along with love, huh?
Well, I think what our special seasoning is actually the love that we put into all of our dishes. And so, we sprinkle a little love on everything, and it makes people keep on wanting to return.
I know that's right. So what is your busiest night or afternoon or lunchtime?
Oh, my gosh, Sunday. By far, Sunday is the busiest day of the week. But our weekend usually starts on Thursday. So anywhere between Thursday and Saturday, we're fairly busy. But on Sunday, it's the day that it's standing room only, and we have a wait list.
And this is a buffet, correct?
Oh, no. We don't do buffets.
No.
I myself personally don't care for buffets because I just feel like too many hands go around the buffet. And so, therefore, I try to treat my customers the way I want to be treated when I go out. And we serve individuals. We go to the tables, and it's a full-service restaurant.
Oh, wonderful. I knew that you did serve individual, but I just figured on Sunday with all those people, you put it out there. But I totally agree with you. Them little kids and them hands all over everything, not
right,
the business,
right.
Mrs. Wilson.
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
right.
Well,
And you know, people really love being served, you know, and sometimes we're extremely busy, and you know, they just try to get in here, and I've even had some customers say that they don't know what we would do if we would serve any other way.
Wow, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
That's really, you know, good thing. Even though I've been called the buffet expert, because you know I have never met a buffet I didn't like. I understand the the atmosphere of being served.
Buffet stigma.
Right.
Served, things like that. But
right.
I was also checking out your restaurant. I see you have some awesome, phenomenal celebrities. You have President Barack Obama, Jimmy Fallon, Taraji P. Henson, Tony Dungy, the former coach of the Indianapolis Colts, Babyface, Cat Williams. So how does that make you guys feel to know that you guys are making such an impact among, you know, our community, you know, across the nation?
You know, it's really, they tell us that we're a landmark for the city, and you know, do I think we're a landmark? I don't give us that, but I just think with the family atmosphere, the food we use, the only thing we use from a can here is green beans. Everything else is cut and picked fresh daily. And so with the love that we do put into the restaurant, I think that's how the word got around. And President Obama came in when he was campaigning against Hillary in his first term. And so you know, it was a pleasure meeting him. He came through. He wanted to speak to all of the employees. He really made them feel good. He made the customers feel good. So that was something that was really, really exciting for us. Jimmy Fallon came in during Super Bowl, and he sat and chatted and talked with us like he was a part of the family for a couple of hours, you know. And so I think we just have that reputation of being a family-oriented restaurant. Now, and I tell everybody, do we please everybody every day? No, we don't. But just to know that we strive to please everyone, that's the goal that we try to instill in our employees every day. Try to make, you know, it a good day for everyone. And as I said, I know every day is not a good day for us, but we try to bring that family-friendly atmosphere into everybody, and I think that helps us be successful also.
That is wonderful, Mrs. Wilson. It just sounds to me like you're just down-to-earth folks. And
yeah, we are. You know, my husband's from Mississippi. I'm from Kentucky, and you know, it has to be in your heart. It has to be in your heart. And, you know, we also say to whom much is given, you know, what the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. And we even, we feed the community. We feed about 3,000 people on Christmas Day every Christmas. And we've been doing that now for about this will be my 9th year. So I think when we give back, I think people try to give back to us too. So it goes hand in hand. If you are helping the community is going to look out for you also.
All right, audience, you heard it right there from Mrs. Wilson. Giving is good, and you'll receive it back. But we're going to go on a break, and we'll be right back with more questions.
Shouldn't laws be black and white? Doesn't everyone deserve the same treatment? For 15-year-old Gemini Berry, the answers are obvious. But then a crime shocks Gemini's small town, and she learns that many adults see things in shades of gray. In Nika Chanel's novel, Just as the Sky is Blue, Gemini Berry is forced to grow up fast when her mother agrees to play a central role in a sensational murder trial that tears her small town apart. As the trial spins out of control, secrets are revealed and old debts are settled, and Gemini's life is ultimately changed forever. Order Mika Chanel's book, Just as the Sky is Blue. Just as the Sky is Blue is available on Amazon.com, Kindle, and Audible.com.
All right, audience, and we're back with Mrs. Wilson and Kountry Kitchen, and we just want to continue on asking her some questions. Now, this is a question that Southern food restaurant may not get often, But we wanted to know, did you focus or are you focusing on nutrition, and how do you come about doing that in your restaurant?
Well, we do want to live healthy, and yes, soul food traditionally wasn't always cooked with the most healthy food items, but like instead of using pork in our greens, we use smoked turkey. We do have grilled chicken salads. We have grilled fish. If you want to come in and get your pork chops grilled, we'll grill them. If you want to come in and get your fish grilled, we'll do that. So we try to do what we can in order to keep our customers healthy, but traditionally, soul food is your mashed potatoes, your sweet potatoes, your meatloaf and fried chicken. And, instead of frying all of the chicken, we do also do baked chicken. So we try to be conscious of being as healthy as we can, but after all, we are a soul food restaurant, and people know that when they come here, they're looking for food like Mom used to cook on Sundays.
That's right, and they don't want nothing less or nothing more.
Right.
That is so true. And Miss Cynthia, was there a time where you and your husband thought, you're going to throw in a towel in regards to your business?
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. I said, was there a time where you and your husband just thought about just walking away from the business, just throwing in the towel?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? Things like that cross your mind a lot, but then you look back on what the business has done for you and still what you have to give to the business. We have children, and so we want to leave a legacy for our children and our grandchildren. And as of right now, my husband pulled me off of my job. I used to work for Ford Motor Company. He retired from Ford Motor Company, so it's not like we have anything else that's going on right now. But we both enjoy the restaurant. We enjoy doing what we do. And as I said, we want to leave a legacy for our children and grandchildren, so therefore we can't walk away.
That is correct. And I'm glad you have that attitude. And I am glad that the audience is listening to that. So you new entrepreneurs, listen. Things may get tough, things may get hard, but you have a purpose, and our God is a God of completion. So keep that in mind, all right?
That's
and
right.
I wanted to ask one more question of you. If you could only cook one dish and serve it, what would that be, Mrs. Wilson?
I would have to say our collard greens.
Please.
Tell us
more about these collard greens.
Yeah, we've had people that have come through the city and live in other states, and they'll call me back and ask me, will we prepare collard greens, freeze them, and they'll send UPS here to get them the next day. So our collard greens are very, very, very popular. People come from all around. We have people that come from Chicago and Ohio and Kentucky just to eat here at the restaurant. So we've been truly blessed, and we know it's a blessing that we have a following the way we do. And so I think our collard greens would probably be one of the top picks for me.
Okay, so when we break, I'll give you my address.
No. I will give you my address. You don't need Sweetley's address. You need the hot. She's so sneaky.
I was hoping she wasn't paying attention, Mrs. Wilson. But look, I have a question for you. Now, I've been to a lot of soul food restaurants, and I didn't see one thing on your menu that I was curious about, and that was turkey wings, like smothered turkey wings. Is that something that you may put on there one day, or is there a reason why you don't have them on there?
There's a lot of turkey items like turkey chops, turkey wings, and things like that. But our customers love our wings. And then we do put a special secret sauce on our wings. We sell thousands of wings. And, the thing about it is, if it's not broke, don't fix it,
That's
and so
right.
the wings that we currently sell, we sell tons and tons and tons of them. Now, have we thought about doing other products with turkey? Yes, we have, like turkey chops. Yes, we have. But and that may be coming to the menu soon. But as far as turkey wings, no, we sell the traditional chicken wing. We don't even have turkey on our menu. The only thing we have from turkey is our smoked turkey that we use to season our greens. But as I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and we sell a ton of our fried wings.
All right, that sounds good. I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, one other question that I had is we like to ask all restaurant owners this question. What is the one piece of advice that you would give future restaurant entrepreneurs who are about to start their own business?
I tell everybody, there's people who will come in the restaurant and they ask me and my husband, can we give them advice and tell them, the do's and don'ts. And some of our employees will say, that's your competition. Well, number one, it's enough out there for everybody. And number two, our number one advice that we tell them is to stay strong and keep at it, because they're going to have tough days. They're going to have tough days when, as you asked me a while ago, do I feel like going in the towel sometimes? Yeah, we do. But if you just stay steady, stay true to what you do, you'll be okay. Because you're going to develop. It's going to be slow when you first start out, and you're going to have people that say, oh, yeah, you need to open up a restaurant because your meatloaf is so good, you should sell it. You should be cooking. You should be opening up a restaurant. Those people, they're going to come and support you at first, and then a lot of them are going to fall off, But you got to keep on going. You have to keep going because word of mouth is going to get around, and you're going to get other people also. So if you just stay true to yourself, stay true to your God, and do the things that you need to do, it's going to come. It is going to come. Don't give up. There's going to be days, that, as I said, that you're going to feel like throwing in the towel, but you got to keep going. Stay together. If it's a husband and wife, stay together. Don't let nothing come between you. Stay together. Get you some good employees. Treat your employees with love and kindness, and you'll be okay.
Wonderful advice. Wonderful advice. Audience, I hope you got that. Just treat everyone like you want to be treated, and you just do fine in the world. And I neglected to ask about the desserts, audience. And so when we come back, I'm going to ask Miss Cynthia about these desserts. I'm looking at some of the items. We have the Miss Jessie's lip smacking cobbler, Cynthia's fabulous caramel pound cake, yummy sweet potato and chess pie, delicious
banana pudding, or butter,
cake,
vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to come back shortly. We're going to take a quick commercial break and dive more into these delicious desserts.
Hey, girl, that's a nice T-shirt you're wearing. Where did you get it?
I got it from TeamJesusClothing.com.
Really? I like the messaging and the colors. They're so vibrant.
Yes, TeamJesusClothing.com has a lot of t-shirts and hoodies with encouraging messages. They have styles for both men and women.
Wow, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to TeamJesusClothing.com to place my order now.
Yes, definitely go to TeamJesusClothing.com and be sure to check out my favorite shirt designs, Team Jesus and Won't He Do It?
I can't wait. TeamJesusClothing.com, here I come.
When will I get married? Waiting can never be easy. Whether it's waiting on a taxi or a job promotion, it can be difficult. When it comes to waiting on Mr. Right, aka Boaz, it becomes even more challenging to wait while you're single. In this lighthearted book, Where's Boaz? I don't know, I'm tired of kissing frogs too. Best-selling author Nevada York offers suggestions based on the Bible's great love story of Ruth and Boaz and from her own experience of waiting on God. You will learn the attributes of Ruth and use the Ruth reality chart to do a self-check on your own attributes. Nevada also shares the 10-step plan that Ruth followed to win her Boaz. Obedience and being a blessing plays a key role. Trust the Lord and His timing. Make your season of singleness Ruth-defining. Order Nevada York's latest book, Where's Boaz? I don't know. I'm tired of kissing frogs too. Available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle.
Hey, welcome back, audience. We are here with Miss Cynthia Wilson of the Country Kitchen in Indianapolis, Indiana. And before we went to break, she was letting us know about, maybe a little teaser about some of her desserts. And Miss Wilson, do you want to care to elaborate on some of your desserts?
Yes. Okay. Now, you had asked me before what was one of our number one items that I I would suggest or recommend. And, it's hard to do that because really I thought about saying our peach cobbler. Our peach cobbler, we still roll the dough out. We still make them fresh every day. People come from miles around just for our peach cobbler. And Miss Jessie, who was down here working before, she's the one that started the peach cobbler, and we've carried it on even though she's gone. And then another thing that my customers come in for is the caramel cake. We don't have it all the time because it takes about 3-4 hours just to make a caramel cake, and so we'll usually make about 10 of them. I post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter, and before the day's gone,
they're gone.
They're gone. We make that from scratch. I mean, we take the caramel and we caramelize it on the stove, and the seasoning, the flavoring that we get for that caramel cake, we order it from North Carolina. So it's a special caramel cake. And then people come in and they want the banana pudding. Believe it or not, we still use a double broiler to cook banana pudding.
My mother-in-law makes me do it like that. I'm like, really? But it does turn out awesome. Yes, I'm telling you. Our desserts are, and you could have some of the people listening in Indianapolis, and they'll say, well, shoot, they're out of desserts all the time. We're out of desserts all the time because we can't keep up with the demand. Wow. We cannot keep up with the demand. And as I said, the caramel cakes, I have people calling me, asking me, when are you going to make another caramel cake? I have a list of people and their numbers. Whenever we have caramel cake, I know I need to call them. Yes.
Yeah. If you would, Miss Cynthia, just add the caramel cake with those greens that you're going to ship.
And
right.
And
right.
Ship that, and we'll be all right with it. Oh my
well,
God!
See, you guys need
to
come and visit us. You need to come and visit us.
Yes, I will definitely, because my dad, I don't know if my dad was keeping this a secret, because I visited him before in Indianapolis, but he was pretty quiet about this country kitchen, so maybe he wanted to eat all the food himself and not share because he knows how I like to shut down a buffet, but, I'm going to come to see you and just eat up all your food.
And maybe the hotness will take me as well. But if not, I don't mind shipping. I still will give you my address. But that
you
is
have
awesome.
to come.
Okay. We will make it our business to come, Mrs. Wilson. We will do that. I promise you.
Okay. All right.
So before we end this awesome interview, we would like for you to tell everyone how you can be found and more about your restaurant, website, social media.
Right. We are, our website is Kountry with a K, countrykitchenindy.com. You'll see the history of the restaurant. You'll see some of the famous people that have been here. Of course, you'll see our menu. You can also follow us on Twitter, #CountryKitchen, I believe. See, I don't do none of that, so I don't know all of this. And then we're on Facebook. And I think on Facebook, the last time I looked, we had probably 15,000 followers, I think.
Wow.
So, I mean,
that's phenomenal.
Yeah. So we're pretty popular. And as I said, just check us out. And if you're ever in the city, you have to come by 1831 North College Avenue. We're in Indianapolis, Indiana. We will ship to you if you want some food. We'll be glad to. If you're having an event here in the city, we cater also. So, it's your choice. Whatever you like, we'll try to provide.
I'm going to have to, I'm really going to take you up on this offer. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week, but your manager, Sharon, I'm going to be calling her and giving her my address. Be like, hey, girl.
You know what? Let me tell you this, and I know you have to go. A lady came through, and she ate some catfish. I got a call a couple of days later. She made me remember who she was because I did talk to her, and she told me, she said, you got to send me some catfish. I said, what do you mean send you some catfish? Send you some raw catfish? She said, no. She said, I want you to fry me 12 pieces of catfish, freeze it, and I'm going to send FedEx there to pick it up. I sent this lady 12 pieces of catfish to California. I kid you not.
Oh, my goodness. See, we're just in North Carolina, so it wouldn't be that bad. We'll get it really quickly. But California,
right.
Oh, my goodness.
Mrs. Wilson, before you finish and complete your information, can you give us your phone number?
Yes. Our phone number is 317-926-4476. And if you want to reach us by fax, that number is 317-926-1480.
All right, audience, you heard it. Now, don't blow her up now, okay? And we still want to also give a shout-out to Mr. Wilson as well. And we just really appreciate your time, and we just are loving this soulful journey that we are on, and we're going to make it our business to get out there to Indianapolis. But, hey, guys, this is The Hotness and Sweetly checking out what your restaurant is all about. Goodbye.